everyone, I hope you're doing good and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to talk about a section within the new Star Wars Secrets of the Sith book, which in case you didn't know is a new canon book taken from the perspective of Emperor Palpatine himself. This section goes into more depth about the Force Dyad, and today we're going to talk about the possibilities of what this could mean for Star Wars going forwards, post the Rise of Skywalker, and more specifically what this could mean for Ben Solo going forwards. I'd usually have my camera on for this type of video, but apparently somehow I've managed to crack the lens in it, so yeah, I'll be getting a new one tomorrow anyway. Before we jump in, I just need to get the boring bits out of the way, so remember to hit the subscribe button to see more Star Wars videos from my channel, and if you'd really like to show your support for the channel, it'd be great if you could drop a like on the video as well. Oh, and also, I don't actually have the Secrets of the Sith book yet. This is bits and pieces I've managed to find online. It's not actually out in the UK until I think it's like the 4th of November. So if any of you have an idea or any way I could perhaps view it online or buy it online and get it a little bit early, drop them in the comments. I'm all ears for that one. But yeah, let's jump in. So I'll just read out what it actually says within the book on this page relating to the Dyad and the Force. So it goes on to say, there are a few secrets of the Force I've yet to master. Obviously it's Palpatine saying that. But our Order's ancient prophecies speak of one fabled manifestation unseen for generations, a Dyad. The pairing of two beings strong in the Force, linked together by an unbreakable bond, creates a power as strong as life itself. Obviously we know now that Kylo Ren, or Ben Solo and Rey, were a Force Dyad. So two that are one. For a millennium, the Sith have adhered to the rule of two, but this decree is said to merely be a pale imitation of its predecessor, the doctrine of the Dyad. Legends claim that two beings sharing this profound connection gain access to a great number of abilities, skills beyond the grasp of even the most powerful Force wielder. Members of the Dyad were believed to be capable of transferring their life force to heal others. Some could even pass physical objects through time and space in an instant. We kind of saw this when Rey hands Ben Solo the lightsaber when he's fighting off the Knights of Ren. If two Sith were bonded so deeply as to transcend their physical beings, the power they could unlock together would know no limits. So in regards to that, we're already getting an idea on just how powerful a Dyad in the Force is. We only caught it working together really for a fleeting moment in episode 9, kind of in episode 8, but we didn't really have any idea about it then, and it seemed to have definitely been enhanced by the time episode 9 came around. I'm not sure if this is like an attachment that builds over time, but perhaps it does. Perhaps, the more they connect emotionally or maybe physically, maybe the more they're around each other physically, the stronger it grows, who knows. But then we move on to the next part here. So on the next page it says, broken bonds. The Dyad is an elusive connection, one that cannot be created through will alone. My master Darth Plagueis attempted to forge such a bond with me. Though he was wise in the ways of the Force, he proved unworthy to the task. I too attempted to facilitate such a connection with my apprentice Anakin Skywalker. Yet, even with the so-called chosen one at my side, the balance we shared paled against the perfection of the Dyad. If the two most powerful bloodlines in the history of the galaxy, Palpatine and Skywalker, could not produce such a bond, the question remains if a Dyad is possible at all. Forging the future. So the doctrine of the Dyad was etched into the walls of my citadel and exegol eons ago, a constant reminder of its significance to our order. To my Sith Eternal, the Dyad is not merely the stuff of ancient legend, it is the future of the Sith, the key to unlocking the full potential of the dark side. But if a new Dyad is to be formed, with whom shall I share its legendary power? It is doubtful young Kylo Ren will ever prove himself a more worthy apprentice than his grandfather, Lord Vader. Perhaps then my lost granddaughter will accept her birthright and rule the galaxy by my side. My visions have not yet made that clear. Only one thing is certain. When the Dyad returns once more, it shall usher in a new dawn, or the dawn of a new era, and I will be there to claim its power in the name of the Sith. So this is really interesting, this part of the book there in particular. It does literally confirm that there have been more than one Force Dyad, of course, because it says here that some could even pass physical objects, so that means there's been some before, through time and space in an instant. This part in particular really catches my attention in regards to Ben Solo, as we have heard rumours of the sequel trilogy, well, basically another Star Wars Skywalker Trilogy, and the rumours are that Ben Solo will be in it. This could well be the way they bring him back, in my opinion. If two Sith were bonded so deeply as to transcend their physical beings, the power they could unlock together would know no limits. So if Kylo Ren has the ability to come back as a Force ghost, they could communicate. They could still. We saw how active Force ghosts were, especially in the sequel trilogy, and how they could interact with the real world. If Kylo Ren can come back as a Force ghost, which I imagine he can, then him and Rey could train together still, grow their bond and grow their powers, and that could possibly be a way to bring him back. The power they can unlock together with no limits. I mean, I know this idea would be, it'd have some people for it and some people against it. But if they're going to do it, I think it'd be much better if they do it with Ben Solo. He's such a good character with such a lot of depth, and I feel he would just enhance the whole trilogy twice over, in my opinion. And when we think back to the Rise of Skywalker, when Palpatine said, the Force Dyad creates a power as strong as life itself, that right there could be a key point to Kylo Ren coming back in the future through this Force Dyad. And we literally saw it as well. He transferred his life essence into Rey to save her at the end of the film. So there must be a way that they can work something out. It'd be silly just to rule that one out straight away. Now, taking from the next part on here as well, which I think is quite interesting, we need to go over this part. Throughout this page, I am aware that Palpatine is referring to it as a Sith prophecy, and if two Sith were powerful enough, kind of thing. Well, I think now with them together, Kylo Ren, he was never a Sith. He wasn't a Sith. He was as strong as, it goes on to say in other parts of the book, but he wasn't actually a Sith. And Rey wasn't a Sith. So for them to be a Dyad in the Force, you don't have to be a Sith. You can still be a Dyad. That's quite obvious for me. So I don't think that would be a stumbling block at all, that they both won't be Sith. I do feel if we did get another sequel, another trilogy after the sequel trilogy, I feel they would be Jedi, but I feel they would also train the dark side of the Force as well, to master all of it, rather than just the Jedi, the light side. Kylo Ren knows the dark side. Rey, she's a Palpatine, literally. She's the most evilest guy in the galaxy's granddaughter or daughter, or however you look at it. So they're gonna train. If they do come back and they have a Jedi Order, and there's another big bad out there, they're going to train in both ways. They're going to be immensely powerful, especially together, and I think that'd be really good to see, to be honest. I really look forward to seeing that. Just to throw it out there as well, Plagueis is in this book as well now, so that's canon, and that could mean something. I mean, how would you feel if the next trilogy was Plagueis, and it was Kylo and Rey starting a new Jedi Order, training Finn as well? That would be definitely something I would be there for, 100%. Let me know what you guys think on that one in the comments as well. That's quite interesting. And if you enjoyed today's video, remember to hit the like button. I'd really appreciate that. And if you haven't already, it would be fantastic if you could subscribe to the channel. It'd really help us out, get things going a bit more. But until next time, may the Force be with you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.